Welcome back, everyone. Now let's go ahead and look at our sky cam from Lake Village. And again, it's just a nice Tuesday morning for us, the second to last day of the month of May. Hard to believe how fast this year has already gone by, but again, at least we are starting this new week off with this great weather. We had nice weather yesterday, and we will still have that for today. Now, before I get into the rest of the forecast details, I'm going to do a recap of some viewer picks that I received last night and earlier this morning. So I showed them earlier in our show, and now I'll be showing them again. Here's a pretty pic of the sunset in Mount Bayou last night. Thank you, Rose McKnight, for that one and for sending this in. Thank you, Robert Best, for this great shot of the moon. Benson John took this stunning photo of the sunrise in Scott this morning. And thank you, Olivia Klein, for this pretty pic of the sky in Wayside. So again, thank you, everyone, for all the great pics that you sent in. It's 70 now in Clarksdale, 69 in Tunica, and right here in Greenville and Greenwood. Dew points are now basically in the low to mid 60s all around our area. We were in the upper 50s for a while earlier this morning, but we're still seeing upper 50s for Greenwood and also for Oxford. Now, our winds are pretty calm all around the area, and looking at our Mississippi River level is now at 26.3 feet. By Friday, it'll be at 24 feet. And then as we get to the end of the weekend, it'll be at 23.7 feet. Now, looking at your allergy forecast, we have a moderate level for tree pollen, grass pollen, and dust pollen, a low level for weed pollen, and a high level for mold pollen. Now, looking at your pool day forecast, as we get into the 10 o'clock hour, we should still have a mostly clear sky. Again, we could possibly have some clouds developing later this afternoon, just like we did for our Monday, but overall still expecting a nice, pretty day to continue throughout the rest of our Tuesday. Now, temperatures, as you just saw in that previous graph, are now in the upper 60s. A couple of our towns are already at 70 this morning. We should be in the mid to upper 70s later this morning. That mid to upper 80s range for today will be our high temperatures. Now, today is Taco Tuesday, so great weather to sit outside, hang out with friends, especially if you make your tacos at home. Just eat them with your family out in the backyard. Just soak up all the sunshine that we'll have throughout our Tuesday. Again, so a few clouds could possibly develop later this afternoon, but still expecting a mostly clear sky to persist throughout our day, and winds will be calm, then becoming northeasterly around 5 miles per hour. Overnight lows will be in the mid 60s, partly cloudy sky for tonight, partly cloudy sky for your Wednesday as well, with highs still in the upper 80s, and winds will be from the east around 10 miles per hour. Looking at your future tracker with high pressure in place, that's been giving us this great weather. Now, later today, not expecting any rain to occur for our area. And then as we get through our Wednesday, we could possibly have 1 or 2 isolated showers by tomorrow afternoon, but still really not expecting more rain to move in until we get to the end of the week. Now, again, rain chances are still pretty low, just keeping it around that 10 to 20% chance, just pretty much for those afternoon showers and thunderstorms that usually occurs in the summertime. Now, of course, it's not summer officially yet until next month, but just pretty much looking at that as we get through the rest of the week. Now, once again, more moisture will be building in, so it'll start to feel more humid as we go throughout the rest of the week. Over this last week, although we still had a couple of hot days, it really wasn't humid as we've still had lower dew points and drier air moving in as northerly wind flow has persisted. But again, we'll start to have some warmer air and more moisture returning as we go through the next few days, and we'll start to have that moving in. So just prepare for that. I'm not a fan of the 90s, but that's what's on the way as we get to the end of the week. Heading into the weekend, and overnight lows will be around 70 once again.
Now I just shared it with you during the commercial break, and it put a smile on your face, so hopefully it can put a smile on our viewers' face. My horrific driver's ed story really quickly. For people who don't know, driver's ed cars, they have a brake on the passenger side. Of course, anyways. So my experience in school is I was going to the Walmart parking lot here in Greenville, and I guess allegedly I was going too fast. The driver, well, not the driver, the teacher, he hit the brake so hard on that car, everybody in the car got whiplash. He looked at me, and that man started yelling so loud, "You need to slow down. You're in a parking lot." All I did was just turn my head and just look at him, and I put that like driving his days, and I just kept on going. Allegedly, he was correct because we're in the parking lot. But that's my driver's ed story. So hopefully the kids that signed up this weekend they don't
have a calm experience.
Calm experience, better. Well, yeah, that's my driver's ed story. We have good morning sports after this break.